Alrighty, let's get some, try to get a game in here. I'm hoping, trying not to force anything here, but I've been running a lot of pirates lately, and I'm hoping to get some of that recorded. Okay, Hercules is probably the best of these. Trophy Hunter used to be really good, but in the current state of Slay is just not good in my opinion. I think Hercules, John d'Arc is not horrible either. It's just the zero attack sucks. We'll do Hercules. I have had some good Jeanne d'Arc games though, for sure. Alright, definitely not worth locking. The only time I would lock this spell is if there's a frog in the shop. Silk. Alright. This could be a tough lobby. I'm glad we didn't go John d'Arc then. In my experience with John d'Arc is you can get away with it in an easier lobby with that zero attack, but in an actual lobby of people that have experience with the game, you will get punished for having zero attack. And eventually you stabilize, but you just lose too much health by then. Okay, that is acceptable. Hopefully we can get the trade health for whatever. Alright, well that's 3 attack hero. I'm okay with that. That's certainly okay. I could lock the dupe here. The rest of the shop I don't care about. Honestly, I think that's okay. We'll have so much health in this Cat Angel that it should take out most early boards, and I've got 6 attack if I lose. So I don't think I'll be taking health anytime soon. Yeah, I think pirates are actually very strong. It's interesting. Like, cats are obviously the dominant thing out right now, but I have not found myself running cats at all. I mean, every now and then I will, but my main things I run right now are dogs or some sort of farm build, and pirates, and some sort of mage hybrid build. I think those are all very flexible. Much more flexible than cats. With cats and dwarfs are like the kind of brain-dead comps, in my opinion, that are okay to learn the game with, but they both fail in that there's like one specific unit you need at level 6 with each of them, or you will not get first, in my experience. Alright, I think we just triple this. We can do that spell and take the sword just to bank future gold. Oh, farming tools, absolutely out of these farming tools. I think that mana stone treasure needs a buff. Like, it should, in my opinion, like, give you permanent mana after each fight. Like, 1 measly mana is like a very weak treasure. But this thing is freaking amazing. You're getting 6 stats every purchase, which early, I mean, you can't hope for much better than that. Our tempo, like, we'll be able to, with Hercules, you want to stay above 20 HP for as long as possible. That way you can actually, well, I guess we're losing this fight. But like I said, we want to, I mean, that makes sense if we lose that fight, I guess, but okay, dog is very good. And I could take the egg. I think I will. That looks good to me. Yeah, I'm glad I took that egg, given what showed up. I think the Pirate Gunner is pretty bad. Magic Fox is... I think Magic Fox isn't that great. Definitely not as good as either of these. The problem with this is it's just a little too slow. Why not just take something that immediately has good stats? I've been liking the Playful Dachshund a lot more lately. If you can get 2 of them, you can just keep flipping them. around in whatever slots, and they get a ton of stats. But yeah, as I said, on Hercules, you don't want to proc your 20 HP too early, or else you kind of waste your hero power. If you can get it around level 5, or ideally level 6, then you really get to actually have lasting use out of that hero power. Because it's very rare in my experience that you can actually get that second proc, the 6 HP proc. It's nice that this thing didn't die. Okay, I could take the double on that fox, but like I said, I don't love that. See, here's much better. So now we can go like this. We could even take the double here. Why not? That is a-okay in my book. Let's put the one with the food up there. Yeah, we got a ton of stats on board. This is a great treasure for me to see and great units for me to see in a potentially tough lobby. The reason I say it's tough, potentially tough, is A, there are some tempo-oriented champs like Brother Gambler and Leprechaun, and I guess Sisyphus, and definitely Bruni. And then I just recognize a few of the names as good players, so just putting all of that together stands to reason that we might have a tough lobby. And by tough, I mainly just mean like they will not allow you to be greedy. I hope, because I'm playing to not be greedy. The tough thing is, like, there is sort of this mind game of like, if you're the only one playing tempo, that kind of works against you because everyone gets to survive then, and you don't get to be greedy. But if like 2 or 3 people, all it takes is like 2 or 3 people going heavy tempo, and then the people that go greedy usually get punished pretty hard in those scenarios. Our eggs have not died at all. That's amazing. And we get the egg treasure. Beautiful. That is stellar. That is stellar. So we can just... okay, we'll go... Alright, what do I want for my other stuff? Do I want 2 2s or just a 3? Probably not any of this, honestly. Okay, let's do the free roll. Hopefully we find something better. Puck is acceptable. The rest is all pretty meh. Crew member is okay, but like I said, I would like to go. I'm not going to force pirates. I would like to get one on video, though. I'm going to try to keep the egg back here. It might not be the strongest formation for it, but we'll see. Not a good sign when the Daedalus has like no HP damage. Daedalus, in my opinion, is a very... I think Daedalus is just bad. You'll get away with it in an easier lobby, but in a tough lobby that this was supposed to be, but I don't know. Given that this board has not taken any damage, maybe it's not that tough of a lobby. Maybe people are not playing very much for tempo here, because that should have took a lot of damage by now. He's going to take damage here, I can guarantee you that. But my experience with Daedalus is I think he's one of the worst in the game, at least when I mainly have to think back to when I was pre-MMR reset, getting matched against all of the hardest stuff pretty consistently. It really started to expose heroes like Daedalus as being pretty weak, in my opinion. Okay, this is definitely something I can build around for pirates. I can't really buy it right now. Well, I could, but it's just awkward with the worthy sacrifice here. I'll tell you what, let's go... I can try to get its stats up. These guys are just being in awkward positions. Alright, I'm gonna go like this. Okay, how am I gonna run you guys? I guess I gotta run you up there. It still doesn't work, does it? I do want to lock this experience for certain. Okay, how am I going to run you guys? You could be there. I guess I'm going to have to go like that. Yeah, we don't have to really utilize puck here. I'm kind of wondering, like, is a 5'11" just better than the 2'3" that does stars? Probably it is, but probably not the 5'6". Okay. I think that's okay. And we'll sacrifice maybe this unit then. The reason you want to get this thing's stats up is this is something that really enables... you got to get the Pirate Monkey. You don't have to, but you really want to if you really want to make your pirate build pop. And level 4 is where we'll look for that type of stuff. And that was a great hit for me, getting those stars out early. I'm not too worried about the egg dying. I got 6 entire deaths that I am allowed to have on it. Okay, so and we have the crew member. We want duelist at this point, but I wouldn't mind taking the crew member. Let's do this first. Nah, let's not take that. Okay, this is what I want. This is the Pirate Monkey. Now if I see a crew member, I'll take it, but ideally I want the duelist, because I don't want to have to play down a unit just to get this to pop. Okay. Well, I could sell that, put that in. I think that's acceptable. And then I could lock the experience, because at level 5 there really isn't any pirates. So this seems reasonable to me. We'll go like that, and just hope that this dies before that, but it's not a big deal if not, so we'll lock that. We want to find a way, we have Slay right now to stat that up, but we would like to also supplement it with some spells and stuff. What are we fighting here? Some soup, it looks like. Alright, we got that to die and slay. That's beautiful. Let's see, there we go. Boom. Look at all them stats, baby. Putting on the Ritz. Alright, can I just flip them? Nice. Alright, we do that. Now we look for anything that might help. Like a Nocturne, maybe. Or Duelist we would still want. That way we could do some stuff there. Haymaker is always fine to take on 5, even if you don't plan on going. You know, just to get some tempo, really. I think I'm okay with taking that. Just to secure some victories. Could take another one of them. I don't think I'm that interested in that. This thing won't last too long, I don't think. But you never know. So yeah, the way this works is this thing, I think I talked about it in another video, but basically it has to gain some temporary stats in the fight, or stats in general in the fight, in order to get its entrance effect to work. So yeah, you want something like Sinbad the Pirate that can give it stats, and then something like Crew Member that can pop it in after that. And then it gets a nice effect. And it's not uncommon for me by level 15 or so to be getting 1,000 stats to my entire board with this thing. You'll see, hopefully you'll see. Alright, we just took him out. Sorry, J-Mac. Okay, could always... If you're desperate... The way I view Galahad is if you're desperate, you can take it. Otherwise, it's not that needed. It doesn't build into anything. Now, Catnip on the bottle, on the other hand, gives you pretty much the same tempo hit, even if you don't have any cats at all, but it builds into stuff. So I might just take that. I mean, the dogs have kind of worn out their lasting impact, so to speak. I don't know. I think we can find hopefully stuff that's just more oriented toward our build here. I could just pick up Narcissus, I guess. Maybe I should have picked that other one up because I could have afforded it here for a double, but well, yeah, a double, which is a triple. I'm just trying to find the stuff that I would want to make this work. Okay, this is fine. Just put that there. The only unfortunate thing here is we don't really have any spell treasures, but either way, just anything to get this guy's stats up. They're just not at the level they need to be at right now. So we'll go into level 6 with at least that. It's at least something. Because, you know, at level 6 you find a lot of stuff like free coin, even if you don't have any spell treasures. Oh, shit. Wait, really? Okay. Why is that at 8-8? So confused. Did it get a... If it got a kill, then it shouldn't it be like a 9? 9? I don't know. I'm confused. I don't... Oh, maybe it has food. Yeah, it has a food stat. That's right. Okay, this guy has a pirate monkey that was probably... I'm going to guess it was True Love Kissed. Alright, we got the narrow win there. I think Kamba might be our main competition right now. Kamba made the wiki, by the way, for this game, so shout out to Kamba there. I think this is acceptable use of 2 mana, or 2 gold. Okay, we take another one of these for sure, because we do want to triple it, plus just having 2, I can work with that in varying degrees. I hope we don't have to play down a unit this whole time. This works much better when you're Ugly Duckling. I do like running this type of thing with Duckling, but really we want a Duelist, or even better, a Barbarossa. Too late for Nocturne. We're level 6, so we need these level 6 pirates to start punishing the room. If we don't find them soon, we're going to be a little screwed. I don't know that this is worth my mana, but since I don't have much else to do this turn, I will do it. Alright, hopefully next turn is better. That turn kind of sucked, but it was necessary for me to pick this up. We should do that because it has the food stats. It's too bad Haymaker doesn't retain more % of the food stats, because you could maybe do something with the farming tools plus Haymaker. But yeah, I've never quite found... the Haymaker is weird because it's like, it's just a good unit on tempo, but the actual retention effect is very weak in my opinion. The more and more I've played around with it. It's something I'll definitely take on curve, but I think the sooner you ditch it, if you're doing an actual food build, it just ironically is just better, because there's very few situations where holding on to that measly amount of food is really worth slotting a unit past a certain point. You know, once you get to level 6, you're just looking for better stuff. So the units we're looking for right now, Barbarossa, Captain Hook, would be the 2 ideal ones. We tied that, huh? How many times has my egg died? 3? Okay. We may have to find another unit back there if shit keeps going on like this. Since I have this, I will cast that. Damn, we don't have any level 6s, so this just isn't worth me casting. None of these are really worth me casting, unfortunately. Okay, there's Duelist. Now I can finally get rid of this thing. So we will do that. How is this shit so fucked? Alright, we'll just go like that, I guess. I'll do that. I'm not opposed to running... I've run Crystal Sage with this type of build before, but I would need more Mage Treasures to really go in on that. We don't have any Mage Treasures, so it's just out of the question. Okay, so... we could take a second Duelist, given that we have 2 of these, but that doesn't really help us that much. We really want to get the 6 costs at this point. Okay, Wolf Bait is worth... it's worth buying. It's really awkward here. I guess I'm not gaining a whole lot by having these dogs in. Tell you what, I will sell this one and then sell this and do this. So I'm basically playing down a unit still, but this will in the long run will be a decent payoff. It really just protects. It allows me to play it front is where I want it, right? But then have this kind of more likely to die. Yeah, it's just going to be good. So as you can see, it's pretty powerful. The pirate build, I would say this is not really that great of a pirate build so far, and it's still strong. Like, it's strong all the way through if you have the right pieces, which we've kind of had. I will say, though, if we continue to fail to find 6-cost pirates, then we are going to be having to figure out what to do. Man, if I had a 6-cost pirate already, I'd be down to double wolf this, but unfortunately, I don't know. We just don't have... It's hard for me to justify that right now. We really do need to find a 6-cost pirate. Like, 2 turns ago, essentially. Better late than never, I guess. I mean, it's okay to triple this. Could get a mage-related treasure. Okay, we don't. In fact, these all... I mean, this is technically a mage-related treasure, but it's fucking horrible. I think this is a horrible item. I think if we were desperate, we'd take the witch. I think we'd just take 3 gold and keep going here. Try to find something. I could just cast this. That's actually a huge thing. I will take that. At this point, now I don't have to worry about casting much. This guy's at, especially since he's upgraded, he's at a level of... He's at a level of... we actually do want to get some stats on this thing if we can, so I'll put it up there. What was I going to say, though? He's at a level of stats that I don't need much more now. So now we really just need to find those 6 costs, but actually this guy's at the perfect spot for him. I don't need anything more from him. And I could even, if I find, I guess, Dying Breath item, I could even switch it over to him. The reason we want Pirate Monkey to potentially get some stats is when we do get, if we do get Captain Hook, we want to be able to have good base stats on the unit so that we don't have to rely on this dying before the Captain Hook. We don't, and here's the thing, I don't absolutely need Captain Hook necessarily. Oh my gosh, this guy's, Kamba's got a much better build than us right now. I think we'll win this fight still. But long term, we're not beating that. Well, we are beating it if I find... let's put it this way, I have to find my shit, and I have to find it pretty soon because it's getting down to the wire here. Where is those fucking... Okay, there's Captain Hook and the triple here. That's a really good set of things to get right now. Okay, we can take that. That'll just get us some stats since we have that. And we'll put that in. I feel a lot better about this now. Quite a lot better. just take this because it's free. And I wouldn't mind a Phoenix back here. Okay, there's Barbarossa. We'll just lock that. I probably, I do need to figure out what we're doing. Let me think about this. I need to figure out what we're doing with, because ideally, if I'm just going to have the one pirate monkey, which totally works, by the way. Like, I don't need to fill my bench up anymore. I'm almost inclined not to with a Captain Hook. But with the Barbarossa, I have to figure out where I put him. I guess these guys don't have any flying units, right? Yeah, they don't have any flying units, so I probably will put it in the back. We don't want it in the front, necessarily. It's like, ideally, I would have had a Barbarossa instead of the Duelist as my thing that's wolfed, but that's fine. Now, if I find another pirate monkey, then we can think about Barbarossa kind of getting a summon as well. So right now what I'll probably do is I'll sell the dog. Unless I think the Haymaker's worse. I don't think so. I think the dog has to go. And then we'll... Because keep in mind, Captain Hook... The awkwardness with Captain Hook, as good as it is, the awkwardness is that it... See, now I'm getting... Like I said, I'm getting close to 1,000 stats now on these things. Not sure what happened there. It didn't give the right amount of stats. I'm going to have to go back and check the tape on that one. Because those guys should have had 1,000 stats. If he's giving 133% of his stats gained, then something got fucked up there. But, yeah, we'll see. Take that just as some free stats. And a great thing, by the way, right now is I haven't gone below 20, so even if I lose, we're going to have a huge power spike once I double the entire board's stats. But I don't know that we'll get to that point. We've gotten so strong all of a sudden. You know, this wouldn't be too bad. It would be 12-12 of stats, but I don't know. I think I can do better. Alright, cast that. I'm going to put this on the Barbarossa. Oh, you know what? I could just take the Mirror Fairy as well. I probably should just take that Mirror Fairy. I'm not worried about this build. I'm worried about this build. So if I take the Mirror Fairy, I just get rid of the Little Mermaid. Or the Haymaker. I think I get rid of the Mermaid, though. Tell you what. I would lock both the spell and the Mirror Fairy for next fight. I don't need the Fairy for this fight, so let's just get a little bit more stats on Barbarossa. Keep in mind I'm getting the stats via the Merlin's Scroll of Chaos. You know, we have to be prepared to go the long haul with Kamba. We both have enough health that we can survive a few losses. He probably can only survive 2, but... His build, he's got, look at his treasure, he's got the double entrance, he's got like the full good boy shit going on, like, I got my work cut out for me here. Alright, good ordering. We want slot 1 to die before 2. I should probably put the Captain Hook in slot 3. Yeah, this is not working correctly. 1,000 stats, something ain't working right. I'm gonna submit that as a bug. Like, these guys are supposed to be getting more stats. Alright, so we're just gonna sell that off. Because we want, you know, he does the rightmost character, whereas he just does the leftmost. We want that both to hit that. And let's do what we said there. There's another one of these, but none of my other stuff really needs stats. Oh, and I wanted to do that. Okay, we'll lock that. That's huge. And there's another Barbarossa. Tempting to just take it. This thing's gonna die anyway. I don't think so. I should have took it though, because I can't buy it along with that thing. Well, I'm gonna use the upgrade on Captain Hook anyway. Alright. We're definitely gonna win this one, I think. Oh no, we're not, because the fucking thing is bugged. Well, we got double stats on our units at least. Let's upgrade you. I mean, I could buy this, I guess. We're gonna sell you and then just sell that. Now this allows me to take another pirate monkey. If I could find one. Do I want a wolf? I could double wolf this. That's looking more and more like something that we might want to do. I think I will do that. And I could take that on the other Barbarossa. But I don't know. We don't have much time to fuck around here. I'm hoping with that double stats that we're still going to be able to win. Let me think. Is there anything I'm missing here? Oh, multiply the strings. Oh, and I could do the two most rainbows. Yeah, I really do need to get a second unit in the bench then. Because this does two characters as well. We're not utilizing the upgraded form of this. But yeah, either way, something is not right with the that pirate monkey. The weird thing is, I don't feel that is how it always has happened. Alright, we got a big win there. I am still going to do this. It's like super protected now. And let's see. Ideally, I want a pirate monkey. I could just sell both of these, or just, he's at 6 health, we just want to finish this off. Like, I can give up both of these and just upgrade the Mirror Fairy, is probably what I should do here. I know I still don't have the other unit down there, but I have to imagine this, at 6 health, all I need to do is kill him with one unit and I'm good. So, there's also this other Captain Hook that I should take. But I think if in the interest of just trying to finish it, I think the upgrade here is definitely better. I'm literally doubling the value of the unit. Then again, you could argue I was doubling the value of the unit with Captain Hook as well, I guess. But I don't know. To be honest, I didn't see the Captain Hook in there before I did that play. That's my bad. So we'll see. Alright, he's got a lot of stuff. Okay, at least we got the good ordering there. Yeah, we got a lot of stats on that fairy. See, that's what I wanted. Alright, GG. Oh, glad we were able to show the pirates off. Now keep in mind, this could have got a lot better. If I could get another pirate monkey, I'd be getting the double of that value. I'm gonna check the tape. Like, I'm pretty sure I wasn't getting the stats that I was owed there. 133% of my stats gained this fight. It seemed like I was getting like half of what that should have been. So I'll have to go check the tape on that. But anyway, I love the pirate builds. This, by the way, The pirate builds are super flexible. Like, I have ran so many different variations of something like this. You know, like I said, I've done like a Crystal Sage build. I've done like Good Boy. Keep in mind, most pirates are evil, but this guy's not. This is a good pirate. I've done like Good Boy to buff up this guy and then do something like that. Also, like, I've done it where it doesn't always make sense to do the summon in the front. If you have a wolf, it's much easier to do it like I did there, but in a lot of times I'm just doing the summon from the back and only getting the back row. Even just 2 units is still very powerful with a pirate monkey. But anyway, yeah, hopefully that was a fun one. It was fun for me. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.